Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to mission 12 of Starfield. We're going to jump straight into this mission. This mission's called Unity. And for this, Matteo believes the word Unity may have hidden meaning to the Sanctum universe. Universum, we should talk to the Keeper Aquilius at the Sanctum. So that's what we currently need to do. We're going to set a course for that. And yeah, we're going to head over to the Mast District. As you can see also, we have upgraded our ship. There's a lot of things we've changed to this. That is not currently the ship, that's an old one. Every time you take a screenshot in the game, it actually adds it as a loading screen, which I think is a nice feature. But we have done some work and upgraded our ship, so I'll show you that now. We've added a few new modules and a few new features as well, so we did that a moment ago. So here is our ship. As you can see, it's changed a little bit. So what we've added is we took off the top docker and we added a side dock. The reason we've added a side dock, we also have upgraded our shield as well. And over here we've added a shielded cargo container in case we find any contraband that we want to bring in. Alright, so other things that we've done is we've added a new bottom section, a new top section, and a new storage. We've got an engineering bay. We've got another section at the back here, and this now allows for 5 crew as opposed to the 2 that we had before. Also, we've upgraded our grav drive. We've upgraded our... we've got all of our engines upgraded. Everything there is as good as it can currently be for this model ship and this engine. So we moved everything around, painted it all, made it all as nice as it could be. And that is our ship currently. And yeah, it flies really well. So, we've got everything we need at the moment in terms of the ship. Let's jump into the mission.
I'm here. It's safe, clean, comfortable. You know,
It looks like everything's been rebuilt.
And explore wildly hostile worlds.
Alright, so we're going to head over here.
Yes, exactly. It's like when Keeper Aquilius. Can we have a moment?
Oh, Matteo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
Here we go.
Well, of course. Anything for one of the faithful. Is this maybe about the grav jump pilgrimages, or you've seen something in the darkness between the stars that troubles you?
Could say that.
Not exactly. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
Okay. So here is the Sanctum Universum. There is a chest inside here that we can come and take.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe, beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Okay.
In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun, and he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
All right, we'll talk to them.
The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well. Oh, and here, take this. You're a member of the Sanctum after all, and this is the beginning of a pilgrimage of sorts.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch
Okay, I
up.
seem to have got some...
And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Okay. Alright, so I guess that's us. We're done. So we could head back out into New Atlantis, but there is a chest we can actually get. We can get this, but we can only get this. This is a chest just for us. There we go. So we can take all of that stuff as well. Alright, so let's go back to our mission. Go to our main. And we can see here we have to go and talk to the Varun prisoner and the House of Enlightenment. So let's go here first. We'll set a course. And we're going to fast travel to that destination.
Does this place look cleaner than before? Huh. Nah.
Okay, I think we can exit ship.
Greetings, Captain.
Let's have a look at where it is we need to go. Right, we need to go down here. Just up there actually, not too far at all.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay. No.
Going into the UC security office.
Hey there.
And there's our prisoner.
A visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
He sent both of us to ask more incessant questions, actually.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
You don't need to tell us. We just figured it would be better to ask you directly than to take a second-hand account of your words.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. he gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
Okay.
Then we are done. Leave me.
Alright, then off we go.
Got a call someone's power kept going out. You know what it was?
Back out to do the second part of this mission. So, seems we're taking a bit of a religious
that's UC
twist here. There's
security. They're busier than normal these days.
the serpent, it seems, and some believers of that, and there's also the Universal Sanctum Universal as well. Universum. So, okay. That means that we need to go to the House of Enlightenment now. I'll have to see where that is. I think we're actually quite near it. Looks like we've got a bounty on our head, possibly.
Every time I see that statue, I can't really explain why. But I do.
Okay, I think this is going to be downstairs. We need to go to the well. Yep, let's go to the well. Okay, so down here we need to head down here. This is the House of the Enlightened.
You need something, yeah?
I think this is us. Through the door. And this is who we need to speak
There's
to.
a lot of work that needs to be done in the well. A lot of people in need. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
Yes.
The Unity Pilgrim in particular, if that rings any bells.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity Pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing.
Alright, let's hear it.
A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of 2 what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of 2 that.
Okay.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Alright.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
I mean, okay. I kind of feel like we've not really achieved a lot here. We've listened to a few stories, but yeah, it just feels like a lot of rambling, to be honest with you. So we need to return to Keeper Aquilus. Alright, well, we know he's heading upstairs, so we'll just go up there now. Oh, hold on a minute. Why is it taking us this way? It's a different direction. Is it up there? No, it's down here. Okay, it's taking us a different way, so they've obviously moved. Okay. See where we're heading to, shall we? Heading upstairs. Oh, we're back at mast. Okay, good. We know the building's up here on the left, so it was up here. It's fine. Alright, let's... We just need to be heading over there. It's the yellow door we're looking for.
You out there a lot, right?
And here we are back. Like the Sanctum Universum. So yeah, these feel more priesty, this feels more religious. It feels like the serpentine or serpents, whatever they are, feel like snake worshippers. They feel like, I don't know, I guess if you imagine it would be Slytherin in Harry Potter, if you were thinking of it like that. Whereas these guys feel more like kind of priesty, almighty kind of people. And it kind of feels like there are three factions. There's the snakes, there's the priests, and then there's just the guards. That's kind of how it feels.
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. What else did you learn? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. Was there anything else?
There was.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Okay.
Yes, that's it.
Indum.
The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place.
Okay.
And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity.
Okay, so there's a message in the story.
You've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? Conviction. Another word for strength. Can the truth not be revealed to the weak? Someone with doubts.
Okay.
That belief can come and go could be argued to be the very mechanics of faith itself. Like breathing air in and out. What do you believe? Your only path is forward, then? Finding the meaning of unity is a totality that you cannot ever step away from?
There's some value to doubt if it reminds you to double check yourself. But once it becomes debilitating, it's no longer an asset.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Okay. Gotta go to Indom too. Still part of the same mission, so we're gonna head over there. Let's go and fast travel. So we're gonna go to Indom 2. Alright, set a course. And we're gonna jump there. It's quite a jump as well.
What's out there?
So Pilgrim's Rest, this is where we're going. Quite a lot on this planet actually.
Time to park this buggy.
Okay, here we go. So that feels like it was a long time going into the story there. It feels like we need to shoot some people now. Open the scanner and press R to start an outpost. What? Do we need? We don't need to build an outpost. We've got here some copper. Alright, we'll grab that. What's this plant here? This looks like quite a nice planet actually. What's on this planet? Can we see? Oh. Fluorine, beryllium, benzene, argon, uranium, copper, aluminium, and water. Alright. Very strong. Okay. It's cold. So there's life on this planet. It also looks like there's a hunting trapmore there. Could this be aggressive? Wow, there's two of them actually. Yep, they look aggressive to me. One's dead. Oh. Nice and easy to kill them. Alright, well, I'll grab that. I'll grab that. And that. And what's this over here? Toad-faced grazer. These look dead though. Wow, they were wary, but I think they'd obviously... It looks like they got killed. Alright. Good to know. Heading over here, there's some beryllium. We'll take that. So let's still head over here. It's quite heavy gravity on this planet, so we can't jump very high. Oh, some uranium. We'll take that. No, maybe we won't because it's in the ground. We can't do that. This looks like the Pilgrim's resting place. Oh, we'll take a trauma pack. Always good to have that.
You know, this abandoned homestead is actually rather charming.
It's actually quite nice. Could build a base here. Alright, let's have a look, shall we? See what we can find. Pilgrim's writing, we can take that. That's number 2, so there must be a number 1 around here somewhere. Another plant here, so we can go and see that.
Making good progress here with these scans.
Yep, we're working through it. Trowel, we don't really need that. There we go, Pilgrim's writing 4. Okay, wow. Oh, that looks like it's adaptive frame. We'll always take that. Some credits and some other bits in there. It's book 3. Alright, what else do we have? Anything else? Control rod. A couple of things on the floor there, but that's about it. Nothing really else here. Okay, let's head out. Alright, what's over here? Apart from this water. This may be the way in that we need. It looks like it. Yep. Alright, so we've got a jacket. Looks like we've got a couple of things on here. Nothing there of really any value that we need, so we'll just leave that lot there. We'll take a trauma pack and we'll head inside. So, not really anything in here we need. There is a computer we can use. Unlock personal room. What is the Unity? What is the burden of people? Oh. Okay. Who's your most familiar? Myself. Where does enduring contentment come from? Ah. So I think there's questions that you need to ask, answer, but they're in the... Well, it appears that they're actually in the deck of cards there. I want to take that cards. In the books that you've got to read, but to be honest, I didn't read the books. I don't think I needed to. You can read them if you want to. I'm not going to. I kind of feel like we got everything anyway, so... Alright, we'll take some of that. I don't think there's anything else in here we need. Just a quick check. No, we're pretty good in here. Pilgrim's final writing. Okay, don't need to read that. But that is what we needed to pick up, so... Okay, what else do we need here? Grab that. Nothing else we really need here.
What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip?
Am I too heavy? Oh, I am too heavy. Okay. Well, I don't think we need to do that. I can just give them to you, can't I?
Sorry, I was lost in... Let's rearrange some things here.
Okay, would you please take for me some of these weapons? Yeah, you can take that one and that one. Wow. Alright, and maybe some of the resources as well. I feel like I've stocked up on a lot of resources. There we go. Alright, let's go. So, part of that mission's complete. Now we need to find the Scorpion Sting. But we need to head over to Hyla 2. And that is a long way to go. So it looks like we're going to have to go Pomerania first. We'll head there. Jump to that planet. This is a long way in. We're going very deep now.
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security.
Paradiso.
I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
Wow. Okay. So that's another mission that we can do later. Let me just check if it's a main mission. It is not a main mission, so we're going to ignore that and continue on our way for now. Right, we still can't get there. That's too far for us to jump at the moment, so we're going to have to jump here first. Alright, here we go.
Grav jump complete.
Okay, so one more place that we need to go. And just before we go there, we're going to take a point out the engine. And we're going to chuck into shields. And we need to put 1 point in grav drive. Perfect. Okay, so that's all our points allocated. Let's go to try this one more time. This is quite the jump we've had to do here. We can finally make it. But this is a long way to go.
Nice jump. We're right on target.
Alright, here we are. We need to acquire the power. Alright.
Hailing unknown vessel, colonists here in distress. Please, thank you for responding. We had someone jump in and leave without even saying hi.
That was us.
We're with, List, and we're just trying to get to our new home. But our grav drive is old, like really old, and I'm afraid it's giving up the ghost.
Okay.
We're just 2 jumps away from starting a new life. We have a workbench here, but we need just common old iron.
Oh, I've got so much of that.
And we should be able to jury-rig some repairs. Any chance you have some?
I have a
We'll
ton.
pay loads more than the iron's actually worth.
Oh, wow. I've got loads.
That should do us. Thank you. And this should cover the iron, and then some.
So 20 iron is worth...
Hopefully
Wow.
shortly.
That's definitely worth more. 20 iron is worth 20 credits if we were to sell it. So, wow. Alright, happy to help them. Nice. Oh, where are we going? Looks like we're heading here to the ancient ruins. Let's go.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Well, this looks like a nice planet. But there are bugs on the floor, so we'll have to see if they're friendly or not. Okay, let's
I
exit.
wonder if life forms ourselves. Is it even possible for us to feel comfort in anything but
It looks like a praying mantis. It says hunting in its name, so I just don't imagine it being friendly.
Those are Starborn ruins. You see that, right?
He's actually quite friendly.
Close-up of that statue. Wow.
It's nice that we didn't get attacked. This is a lovely place. Look, can be deceiving. Is he going to attack? They're territorial. Right. And obviously we're in their territory, so I can imagine them not being very happy with us being here. Alright. Well, as long as we're nice to them. We've almost finished scanning these, so the more you scan them, the more you learn about them. I've already scanned that one. Right, so this looks like where we need to be. Maybe, maybe not. Is that a button? Something to press? I mean, we did just activate it. Oh. Oh, okay, so there's 4 of them here. Oh wow, okay, I get it. We've got to move this. It's like a game. So where do we have to move it to? That's the question. Maybe we have to move it into there. And then what about that? There, do you reckon? At that point, maybe? No, hold on. What's this called? It's called the... Find the scorpion's sting. So it's in his tail, right? So his tail is going to be one of these two places. It's either going to be over there, which I think is one more down. Actually, one more left. And one more down. Okay, what was that? Okay, there's nothing in here. So maybe it's here. And this one. Maybe it needs to be there. Okay.
Hello, Captain.
No, you can't really help me here. So, I kind of feel like... Okay, so there's definitely a puzzle here that needs to be fixed. What's this? Ah, this is power, isn't it? So, hold on a second. Maybe I need to use this power? Maybe? Let's have a look, shall we? So, let's look at what this power could be. So, if we come to the power here... Okay, so we can try this one.
You wonder what humanity would be like if we could all do that.
Okay, that one's not really helping. What's this one? There's one here as well. Doesn't really help us though, to be honest. I don't think we have the power that we need to do this. So they don't actually look right. So this is a different one, not like one we've done before. This doesn't really help. But it definitely feels like it's got something to do with this. So we can move this. But where should we move it to? What are we looking for? All right, let's figure this out. So, scorpion skin. Find the scorpion skin. Okay. So that's all we know we need to do. We're at the ancient ruins, which is kind of where we need to be. I think it is anyway. Let me just double check. Kind of think this is the right place. I don't think I have to kill these guys, right? No, I don't have to kill these guys. This definitely... So this doesn't line up with any of these. We're talking about Scorpion Sting. I don't really want to kill those guys. Oh, I can actually come right out. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't actually feel like it's helping. Alright, let's pause this, I'll figure it out and come straight back. So before we do, I just want to make sure, because I feel like I wasn't doing it right, but it kind of... Ah, here it is. Yeah, I was going to say, it feels like it needs to be here, like on the tail. Is that going to unlock something for us? That feels like it's done something. Maybe I need to now move it? Okay, so that kind of feels like the first part done. Now what do we do from here? So we've got... Go to the last star. Oh, okay, so we need to go somewhere else. Oh, wow. Okay, so we need to go here now. Alright, so we're going to jump to here. So we was almost there, we just missed it.
You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go. You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard.
What?
There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
But you killed my friend.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us.
Oh, wow, okay.
I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
Do I trust you? You killed my friend.
Think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
Hmm.
Good. See? We can all get along. For now.
I don't know if I trust these guys. I think we should probably try and quick save this before we go any further. Let's go for the docking.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Let's alright.
Hello. Again. Do you remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Ah, it's them.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise. Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
Okay.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The
Okay.
emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
I don't
For
know.
whom exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. And who gets to say that? You? Me? The emissary? I have debated morality for near infinity, and all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others.
Makes sense.
Rules and laws spoken as principles, but backed by arms and violence.
This is true.
Enough. We have more to discuss. The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
So, I gotta say, this part is more awkward than I thought. Hiding my face was way easier.
What?
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the launch to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye, while we held off the Hunter. One of me, at least.
What? Okay.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
Okay, so that makes sense.
And that's the problem. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them. Here it comes.
The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
Okay, this makes sense.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp? You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks. To give up. To appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides. Don't you understand what we're talking about? There's an infinite number of your friend out there in the multiverse. One is right over there. Besides, why fight me again when you don't have to?
I don't know if I trust them.
I want a truce. Between all three of us. I will give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine. Or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
Do I talk to the hunter or do I talk to the emissary? I kind of... I like Sam, but...
I'm sure you have more questions. Ask.
You might think the emissary is on your side, but your persistence is what forced them to tell you the truth. Remember that. I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome.
Okay.
I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time.
Okay.
As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you.
Okay.
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation.
Right. Okay.
There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
Okay.
To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary.
Wow.
Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. And sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new.
Okay.
I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
Okay.
They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
All right.
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept tending. And it's bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat.
Okay.
But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Okay. Can I talk to you now?
I know we're not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it's good to see you again, old friend.
Is it really him?
It's not an easy experience to describe. But the Unity will speak to you. Offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us? Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version. But so much of you stays the same. It's hard, but each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again. As yours won't have its real me.
Right, okay.
You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way. When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
Alright, so a lot to think about here. Two different people, two different stories. Basically, they're saying that we live in a simulation. There are multiple simulations, and they are from a different simulation. Lots of different crossovers can appear, and that's what a Starborn is. Alright, time to leave.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be.
Okay.
Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way. And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you will see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Okay. So the mission is complete. We've now finished in their footsteps. And we did everything that we needed to do there. So, that mission. Also, Unity. We finished Unity and we finished in their footsteps. Two different missions there. So, yes. Quite a lot to take in there. Quite a lot to go through. But we finished it. We finished these two missions. And now we have 2 more missions available. We have Unearthed, where we need to go to the Nova Galactic Research Station, and Final Glimpses, where we need to return to the Lodge. So, we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining me. Sorry about the challenges to remember, because I knew what to do on that mission, and I was pretty sure it was a tail, and I thought I was there, and it didn't work, so I thought maybe it was RNG, and it was something different the second time round, and I had to go somewhere else, but it was the same place, I just wasn't aligned properly. So, now we know how to do that mission, everything's done, let's get finished. Not long to go now, we're getting through this, and yeah, join me in the next video, I'll speak to you soon.